to this thing we call the Alone Season 7 Weekly Update. She's Gabby, and I'm Sasha Dabinski, the one-armed violinist. And we need to talk about Episode 8 of Alone Season 7, aka the $1 Million Challenge. An episode packed with surprises, including a historic event that will henceforth be known as the Bunny Massacre of Great Slave Lake. That's right. I haven't exactly been keeping track, but I do know that this episode has, by far, the highest body count of bunnies in Alone history.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get to it. Mark's shelter caught fire, but he saved it, then repaired it, but then slowly started to lose his mind. Amos, doing okay. He started setting snares and caught his first rabbit. Earmuffs. But he has an asshole of a fox that has diplomatic immunity that's giving him a hard time. Okay, you're good. Now, Amos is he's in a popular spot. The predators love him. He's been visited by a wolverine. He's been visited by a bear. He's been visited by a fox now, and this fox won't leave him alone. Foxes now are protected animals in this region, and the contestants are not allowed to kill them. So Amos, being the honor-bound, law-abiding citizen that he is, he put that a-hole fox's face in the dirt with a bunny buster arrow from his bow, and sent it running home to its mama. Go, Amos. Go. Kylan cried again, then checked her snares and found out that she snared a bunny, but something else already got to it and ate it. Then checked another snare, and there was a bunny in that one too, but that one too was eaten by something. The next day, she had a whole bunny in her snare that wasn't killed by anything else. That's another one. And then another one. And then another one. Then there's Joe. Let's start off by saying something nice about Joe, shall we? Can we just try to do that? Joe, let's see. Joe continued to pretend to build a shelter. But he finally did find something that actually worked well for him. Something that required very, very little work. Rabbit snares. Joe caught a bunny. And then another. And then another. And then another! Callie. Once again, Callie didn't do anything all that exciting. She got a bunny. And she reminded us all that day 44 was in fact Halloween. And she celebrated by making a pretty disturbing porcupine costume. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi. What?
Before the Halloween, it's my birthday.
That's right. It is. Woohoo! But most importantly, Callie let us know that she seems to be doing okay. She seems to be doing just fine, actually. She's has nothing to complain about. She hasn't been complaining about anything. She's getting food. She's staying warm. She's spewing up green crud. She seems happy. But she ended the episode with these words, and I quote, "I'm just getting started out here." That's a good sign. Go Cali. But now, dramatic effect. The big moment. The highlight of the episode. Joe tapped out. That's right. Joe has tapped out. Not because of an injury. Not because of starvation. Not because his shelter burnt down. Not because he missed his family. No, Joe tapped out in true millennial fashion. Too much work. Not enough valid excuses. That's it. Joe complained a lot. He complained that his shelter was too much work. He complained that he was losing too much weight. He complained that he was too busy trying to get food. Too busy trying to get food. And that is why he couldn't finish his shelter. There wasn't enough time for Joe. Wasn't enough time. Watch this.
I could shift a few things around time-wise. I would have liked to have gotten my gill net in the water and had stockpiled more food, but
44 days in the woods. By yourself. Let's play that clip one more time.
I could shift a few things around time-wise. I would have liked to have gotten my gill net in the water and had stockpiled more food.
If I was able to shift things around time-wise. 44 days. And he didn't even put his gill net in the water. Complained that he was too busy trying to get food and never even put his gill net in the water. Here I go again. If I was able to shift things around time-wise. Typical millennial thing to say. Joe just didn't have time. Because So Joe has finally put an end to all of his suffering and taken himself out of our misery. Sorry, Linda. You know, Joe's act of mercy upon all of us is bittersweet, actually, because Joe's departure sadly means that Linda is now out of the competition. Oh, no. Sorry, Linda, that's two people out. Omelets and eggs sort of thing. But wait! There's more! Call right now, and we'll throw in a second tap out for the price of one episode. That's right! Mark shocked us all with his sudden decision to end his gradual madness. Yep, day 44, the same day that Joe threw in the towel. Mark woke up that morning and just decided he was done arguing with himself and hit the button. But it turned out he actually saved his own life, believe it or not. Apparently he had something called trichinosis, I believe. He said during the closing interview, and I quote, "My liver and spleen were enlarged and infected, and I had fluid behind my right lung. They told me that my heart was in the condition of an 87-year-old man who's had a massive heart attack." That is what you say when somebody asks you why you tapped. Got that, Joe? Write that down for next time. So yes, unfortunately, that's it for Mark. And that elimination, unfortunately, also means that Brett 2 has been removed from the competition. Sorry, Brett. So, that's it. Some drastic changes to the stat sheet and the predictions. I'll put those up real quick right now. You can pause if you like, but I will be emailing those around to everybody. So, quite an episode. 2 tap outs and 2 members of the pool eliminated. What a week. So we're now down to 4 contestants, 2 men and 2 women. That's very, very interesting. And I think only 3 episodes are left. I think there's 11 episodes per season. So, yeah, 4 people left, 3 episodes. Getting exciting. That's it. Gabby, do you have anything you would like to add?
Have a great good night. Bye.
See you next week.